And just maybe if we um, can get back to some feelings, maybe we can let some of these things go. These, oh goodness, how do I want to say this? We're carrying within our wombs and within our minds and within our souls psychic energy that don't belong to us. Um, I'll take me for example. This is, like I said, I started talking about, was going to make a video about how I'm feeling day to day and what I'm going through physically. Um, but maybe that's the reason why um, breast cancer wasn't typically a African American issue. Um, and now more and more it's becoming um, an issue for us. And not only is it just an issue, when we get it, man, it kills us off at an alarming rate compared to other races, other females. Um, so maybe the reason why my body is rebelling against me and I'm having all these physical ailments and um, is because I'm carrying energy that I've learned from my mother's knee and her mother's knee and her mother's and so forth. Maybe we don't need to have that energy. Maybe we don't need to carry that around it so it can't manifest outwardly in diseases. Such as for me, RA, lupus, scleroderma, things of that nature. Um, like I said, this is not going to be a pity party. I want this to be a celebration because I'm hoping that some little girl, if I do this right, will hear it and say, okay, I don't have to have these physical ailments. I don't have to carry this energy I didn't know I had around with me. Um, I'm going to warn you now, some days are great for me, but it's all going to be real. Um, you're going to hear me stumble over words because I had um, two major strokes and a series of mini strokes. So some days I'm not going to be able to catch my words. Some days I'm going to think I said something and it's not going to come out correct. Um, the people I interview, the females that I interview, they're not going to always use proper diction and language and however you want to say it. They're going to come with the real. They're going to say it exactly how they feel it. And if it's a curse word, I'm not going to have them apologize for it because sometimes when you feel like shit is the only accurate description of it. I want us to get past that. But sometimes in the moment, that's what it feels like. Um, I want eventually to have these women allow me to videotape them where you see their faces and you can see the lives that they've lived, the struggles that they had genuinely as the emotions cross their face, their feelings cross their face. I want that to be able to be seen. Um, I started off wanting to do something so, in my mind now, so selfish. Um, tell about my struggle, how I'm feeling, and it's more than that. It there are people who are walking around in great bodies whose minds are in shadow, and they're not going through any less of a struggle than I am. Um, and it's important. It needs to be known. It needs to be heard. And I hope that when you see these, I'm just going to walk around, and eventually I'm going to be able to have enough confidence to walk up to strangers that I don't know, females that I don't know, and ask them about their life. And all I'm going to take with me is my cell phone. There's no budget, there's no production, just raw, unedited, uncut footage of life in the faces of women that you might have looked at twice, and those that you might not have looked at once, that walk along the shadows of your life that you never know. um, I think for me it's going to be important in helping to release some of the angst that I am dealing with. And I hope with all that I am, that I touch just someone, and maybe we can learn to love our husbands and our men and our sons and daughters, and we could teach our daughters, women, we can teach our daughters we don't have to be strong. There's nothing wrong with dealing with a good man, and letting him lead in certain instances, because a good man will know when to follow you. And it's time. I feel it's time. And maybe because for me, some of my time is slipping away, a lot of it, but it's time. And I want, call me old fashioned, I want to have I want that man, that strong black man, or whatever man you choose, that man who's going to treat you like a queen, so that you could be one, and not wear the figurative or metaphorical pants that we've had to embrace and put on one leg at a time until now it's choking us. It's cutting off our circulation, cutting off our thighs. We're not able to breathe. I want us to be able to breathe. I just hope you see the sincerity in it. I just hope maybe a man somewhere can understand where we're coming from. And maybe if I'm truly blessed, we as women can understand ourselves better and recognize our own issues, so that we can fix them, not just necessarily for our children, but first for ourselves. I hope, I pray, I wish this will be my documentary on my legacy, and I hope it reaches you, my lost generation, my future that can be. I pray you change it. Much love. Born.